Mister.
Hey everyone, Mr. MCA here. This is Lap Guy for Dragon Trail Gardens with a Ferrari 250 GT Berlinetta. Let's get this started. Start to turn shortly after passing this Dragon Trail sign on the top right. As you do that, you'll need to start braking for about 1 second, and then you can slowly start to accelerate your way through this turn. Brake just before reaching the 100-meter mark. When you're about to hit the apex, you might feel the weight of the car shift all the way to the right, so you might end up sliding. You can actually use that to your advantage and get yourself positioned for the next 2 turns up ahead. Brake for a moment to get your car adjusted for these 2 turns. You want to get the middle of the car to go on top of the red bumps on the curbs up ahead. You don't want to hit these with the tires, as that could either A, upset the car's balance and you could lose control that way, or B, get a nice dose of penalties. Shortly after you pass the first apex, you can start to fully accelerate and go on top of the apex on the next turn. Start to brake at the 150-meter mark. This car needs a bit more distance for braking, so make sure you brake at this point. You can actually use the curb, that's where the apex is, as your apex, and once your car is vaguely starting to point towards the track up ahead, you can start to fully accelerate. To prevent the car from hitting its revving cutoff point, you can lift off the accelerator for just a moment as you go through this turn, and then you can continue to fully accelerate once you're done with the turn. Start to brake before you reach the gravel pit on the left. As you go through the turn, you'll go out partial throttle and stick to the right side, and once you're done with the turn, you can start to fully accelerate. Start to brake before you reach the barrier on the right. You'll be doing the similar thing as the last turn, except you'll start to accelerate as soon as you hit the apex. Start to brake before you reach the black mark on the left. On the first 2 apexes, you want to go partial throttle, and as you are about to approach the 3rd apex, you can start to fully accelerate. Start to brake before the wall on the right ends. You can go a little wide through the first turn. That way, when you go through the second turn, you don't have to turn as much, and you can start to accelerate just before you hit the apex. By doing this, you won't have to worry about spinning out as you go through the second turn. And that's all for this video. Hope you found it useful. This is Mr. MCA, the world's most OK player, and I'll see you in the next video.